Okay, this is the HQ-145X. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. We happen to be listening up on 10 meters, and there happens to be a contest on for all the people that have no life on a warm day in the United States in December. You can see it does have the clock that works, except I haven't been able to figure out how to set the automatic turn on and turn off, but the clock itself does work, and you can set the time. It's a 24-hour clock. It's an analog 24-hour clock. So, Whiskey Alpha 7 November Bravo seems to be... So no one seems to be answering him. I guess his life is a little short. I turned the sensitivity down to get him to sound a little bit better. Boy, he just goes on and on. He must have some sort of life. I'm guessing he does have a life at some point. I wonder if his family is sitting anywhere. Children are probably looking for their father's attention, and here he's going, Whiskey Alpha 7 November Bravo. The poor children, you know, the little kiddies, they have to go to school to get any love from their teachers. Oh, he got a contact. He talked to somebody. All right, I'll stop doing editorializing and just tune along. We'll see if we hear any other stations. Go down to the CW section, see if there's anything there. Here's a CW station. He gave a 599. How unusual. This is a general coverage receiver, by the way, and we'll take a look at the general coverage part of it in a minute. Look how fast he sends. Oh, I'm so impressed. That must be very important to him to be able to send that fast. Anyway, I better stop editorializing. Turn the sensitivity up a little bit. And it does have, you can narrow the selectivity down if you want. I'm not going to do that just yet. Okay. Anyway, so that's the band spread. I'm going to put the band spread back to where, and we'll just tune down a little bit on the general coverage receiver part. You also can peak the antenna up over here. So we'll tune. There are the CW stations. CB must be around here somewhere. Probably past them. Maybe there's no CB contest on today. WWV up at 25 megahertz is seeming to work pretty good. That's almost, listening to that is almost as interesting as listening to a contest. But I didn't know they were operated on.
At the tone, 21 hours, 13 minutes, coordinated universal time.
I probably need to set the clock to the right time. I put the sensitivity all the way up, so. Anyway, that's WWV. I'll tune this down. We'll go down a little further, see if we hear any other stations. Here's a foreign broadcast. Here's WWV at 20 megahertz. It's a good test. You know, I can do all the WWVs and you'll hear that it's working. And go down around 18 megahertz. There's some hams. Broadcast. I don't know what that is. There's WWV at 15 megahertz. It was, there's some 20 meters. This has a special 20 meter section, so I'm going to go over to that. And you can hear that it works. What if... I guess that's a contest too. Let me turn the sensitivity back up. We're on the wrong sideband here.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a good year.
So that's 20 meter section. I didn't even use the band spread for it, but you could hear it is working.
Yes, Derek. The name here is.
The name here is. So I wonder if he says the name here, does his name change when he goes somewhere else? So that's a kind of interesting because maybe the name is here. In any event, let's go on to another. We'll go down to another band. Ooh. Oh, it must be a pileup. They must have all gotten off the toilet, having to get rid of their piles. Wow, what a... All right, let's go down to a lower frequency here. And I'm going to switch antennas. Okay, so I'm on a vertical antenna now. A vertical antenna, for those of you who are no-code hams, is an antenna that stands straight up rather than lying on its side or being horizontal. Okay, what frequency are we on? We're on about 5 megahertz. So let's peak that up. It looks like it is peaked up. And we'll turn the sensitivity up. I don't hear WWV on 5 megahertz, so it's don't hear it there. We'll just tune through this kind of quick here. Let's see. Let's go CW. Let's see if the selectivity works. Yeah. We can narrow it down, hear fewer stations. I'm not using the band spread. Let's go back here.
Might be interested in their archives or on the website.
Oh, another time signal. This sounds fascinating. That's even better to listen to at a contest. Okay, so we know that band works. So let's go down to 1.6 to 4. Probably not going to hear a whole lot there. That sounds like one of my lights. Let me turn this fluorescent light off. Nope, it isn't one of those. Okay. There's CHU on the lower frequency. See if there's anything on 75. Let's do I'm going to use the band spread. I wonder if that's an AM. Don't know what that is. A lot of AM, lot of. I don't hear any AM, ham radio AM anyway. There's one. Oh, that's a carrier. There is. So that's the HQ-145X receiver. I also have the Hammarlund speaker, which you've been listening to. You've been listening to the Hammarlund speaker, but that is not going to go off at the same price. So you could decide if you're interested in that. Peek that antenna up a little bit. Okay. So that's the broadcast band.